Weihrauch HW30 S with iron sights.
Bay State Red Wolf Heritage Huben K1 at the shooting range. Steyr Pro X. Servus, thanks for dropping in. Yeah. Yeah.
Servus, thanks for dropping in. Today I want to show you my cool little Weihrauch HW30, which had some work done on the stock by AirJoe. He lasered AirGhandi on it, super cool, and it makes me really happy since this is my own personal gun. I bought it from AirJoe, who tuned it himself. Weihrauch HW30 S 7.5 Joule kit, perfectly set to 7.5 Joule, and it has the AirJoe tuning trigger in brass. There's a brass and an aluminum version in silver. Yeah, I chose brass because Tom Davis, greetings to England, is working on a special stock for me since I exclusively want to shoot it with iron sights, but with a nice stock and strap on it. So yeah, this is my counterweight to all the modern high-end guns you often see here. Okay, this one is also tuned by now. It's shooting extremely well and precise. I shot it with the scope once and it just feels like cheating with this gun. Yeah, for me it's the balance. I don't always want to shoot a high-end semi-automatic or my unshot sniper that hits the same hole again and again. Sometimes I need my iron sights, which is much harder, of course, to get an extremely precise result. But yeah, that's the challenge that I'm giving myself. And then I enjoy shooting not as precise, but with much higher concentration. Yeah, that's the topic for today. I'm trying not to hit my target camera. That's my first goal. The second is being as precise as possible. I'm doing the following. I'm shooting the gun in artillery hold. If you want to know how to shoot a spring piston rifle best, you can watch my subtitled German video Prellschlag kontrollieren on YouTube or airghandi.de/en. It's just a recommendation for the artillery hold and how to hold your rifle to get the best result. The AirJoe tuning trigger reduces the trigger weight to around 1/3. So yeah, the chance to blast your shot due to the trigger just goes against zero. The tuning kit itself does not bring more power. Of course, there are powerlifting tuning kits for the HW35, HW80, HW98, and so on. Of course, HW77 and HW50, yeah, which you can build into your guns, but you need a license, at least in Germany. And here we have a 7.5 Joule kit because I may shoot some fun competitions with it and I would be disqualified if it was too powerful. So let's start shooting. Over this distance I'm not seeing 100% of the target. I'm aiming to by setting the black rings on top of the tip of my front sight. So the lower end of the black ring, but yeah, have to stop talking, otherwise I won't hit anything. Yeah, well, HW30 S, I'm not sure if I even have to say anything about it. I have a bunch of videos with it, not this one specifically, but other models. And my longtime followers know it is one of my most favorite guns. It is initially for maybe skinnier, smaller shooters. Some even call it a youth barrel folder. I am 6'2" and not that skinny, and I still love this gun. So yeah, the youth barrel folder. Maybe the wrong term in my opinion. Of course it is good for young people, but I'm still having a ton of fun with it. I think I hit the center at least once. The white ring seems to be not fully intact anymore. Distance is 36 foot. I'm shooting Qing Yangs. Nonsense. I'm shooting finest. I'm shooting Qing Yangs a lot lately, but right now I'm using AirGhandi's finest. They are working perfectly in Weihrauch guns and of course others too. Otherwise I wouldn't have chosen them. And yeah, that's what's my focus at AirGhandi and Diabolo.de. Everything I'm showing you, and the HW30 S is in the 200 euro area. You know, other guns I'm showing are over 2000 euro. Everything should be the best, or at least in the top range in their price class. That's really important to me. After watching the video, you should know that you got a solid recommendation. Same with my guidance, which a lot of people are using via mail on the blog or the shop. It's super important to me that the people are happy afterwards with my recommendation, and then I also enjoy that a lot. I think I warmed it up quite well, the gun. I see that the bright circle lost another piece again. The trigger is almost too good. Ooh, I almost removed the middle, I think. The trigger is built on VMAC Technic. The kit is a further development of the VMAC tuning kit. We are selling the tuning kits in most parts of Europe. They have been bought from more than 10 different countries, while we don't even have English videos yet. The customers already know the quality they are getting. And yeah, the high quality of the Weihrauch guns can be raised even more like this. Yeah, like this, the gun is 100% competition ready. It's, yeah, just crazy. Okay, it's getting harder now, since the center is almost gone. That I could reach a much higher precision with the scope is common knowledge. Everybody who shot with iron sights and scope once knows the difference. You just can't aim as precise. Another thing, the older you get, the worse your eyes will normally be, and it gets harder to shoot iron sights. That's why I try to shoot iron sights and shoot videos now. Who knows if I'll still hit something in 5 to 10 years. The HW30 still has the old stock design. You know, the 2020 models. No, the new stocks came in 2021 with a more modern form. You'll also find these at diabolo.de. Just visit the shop. I don't think it's a spoiler if I say that this year and beginning of next year some nice new stuff will pop up in the shop, but I won't say more now. It's not just one thing, but a lot of cool things. I promise you it's worth checking from time to time, and to follow my channels, of course. I'll take another shot. I think it doesn't look too bad until now. Maybe you also want to try and remove the scope from your gun to take the challenge. Take 10 to 20 shots on a target. You can also buy these targets here. And then you can show me your results. Feel free to show off. I'm really excited for your spreads. Final shot. I think that was quite alright. One went to the south. I'm getting the target. You see it? This is not showing off, just some motivation for you. A spread of a little more than 2 centimeters over 36 foot with iron sights and a spring piston rifle. I think it's really cool. You see, if you want to invest step by step, just get the gun first, maybe the year after, then you get the scope. You can easily start like this. It's so much fun to shoot iron sights. And I always said I need minimum 1 gun in my safe without scope, because sometimes I just enjoy it this way. I hope you had fun. Visit diabolo.de and AirGhandi.de. Subscribe my blog so you get a notification when I publish something new. And I hope you stick with me. And I'll see you again next week. Thanks for watching. Ciao, servus, says AirGhandi.